President Joe Biden faced a crucial test in his efforts to reverse course after last month's debate sent his re-election efforts into a tailspin. CBS News correspondent Skyler Henry reports from the White House on the president's hour-long news conference.
President Biden held his first news conference since last month's debate set off a firestorm over his fitness for a second term in the White House.
So there's a long way to go in this campaign. And so I'm just going to keep moving.
After brief remarks, the president took questions from reporters, including CBS News chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes.
Have you spent time thinking about what it would mean for your legacy, which you've worked decades to build, if you stay in the race, despite the concerns that voters say they have, and you lose to someone who you yourself have argued is unfit to return to the Oval Office?
I'm not in this for my legacy. I'm in this to complete the job I started.
Biden was asked about moves to cut the length of his workday in the debate's aftermath.
And if you look at my schedule since I made that stupid mistake in the campaign, in the debate, I mean, my schedule has been full bore. I've done, where's Trump been? Riding around in his golf cart, filling out his scorecard before he hits the ball?
Thursday's high-stakes event marks the end of NATO's Washington summit and his first solo news conference in close to 8 months. At a NATO event earlier today, President Biden verbally stumbled when introducing Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, but he corrected himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. He's going to beat President Putin. President Zelensky. I'm so focused on beating Putin, we got to worry about it. Anyway.
Behind the scenes, senior campaign advisors met with Senate Democrats, trying to assure them the president can win in November. Skyler Henry, CBS News, the White House.
In the wake of tonight's news conference, CBS is reporting more Democrats are expected to poll support from Biden and continue to urge him to withdraw. But this seemed to be the course of action for some politicians even before the news conference.
You think a single press conference can change things?
Heavens no. The mere fact that we're sitting here having a conversation about whether or not our candidate for president can get through a press conference, on NATO, by the way, and we're having to talk about, hope he gets through it. That's not what you want.
CBS News also learned the Biden campaign sent a memo to U.S. House Democrats this afternoon, arguing the president's campaign remains within a margin of error in key battleground states as they try to stop the bleeding of support.